And we are live. Cool. And I'm dying. Cool. Door closed and everything. Neat. Great. So then, links. Sharing the screen, usually a good thing to do. Cool. Right. Let's go then. I forgot how awful I made this thing. It's fantastic though. I love it because it's terrible. Loading. Cool. Hello, Dead King Walking. Welcome. Yes, car indeed. Slightly hideous and terrifying looking car. Oh, I forgot we were up here. So I'm going to need to drive back down the mountain. Oops. Off to a good start. No, don't hit that. Does J-turns well at least, this thing. Oh, and I think there's some secrets around by here with the car park and stuff. Not secrets as such, like money. Yeah. Anything else? No, I think we're good. Yep. Nice. What do you mean it's beautiful? Yes, it's... This is peak car design. If you disagree, I don't know what to say. Oh, sprint race down the mountain. Or up the mountain, whatever, I don't know. Channeling our inner initial D. I can speak. I like how at the end of every stream I sort of look back, we're going up the mountain. I look back on what I've done, and at the time I think I'm doing good. And I just sort of look back and I'm in horror at what I do. But then I start the stream again and I'm like, it's alright. So, yeah, I don't know. We're going to get a bit of extra nitro. Taking the shortcut. Oh, look at me, I'm just being tactical. Except for not really, because I lost all speed coming out of there. Oh, and I went too tight there. We've got 200 horsepower, yet we're out accelerating probably more powerful cars. I don't think our weight advantage is helping too much. Yeah, that's a Ford Mustang. That's going to be at least, what, 350 horsepower? Probably more like 400. Oops. I figured there was going to be traffic coming, so I just threw myself out of the way. That wasn't a smart idea. There we go. And to the right. Go, 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 go. And to the left. Keep it tight. Maybe a bit too tight there, but it's fine. To be fair, these roads aren't too bad, it's just that they're quite wide, aren't they? It sort of takes away a bit of the challenge of the road, I think. To be fair, nitrous doesn't feel like it does much either. it feels a bit weird. Like, it just sort of makes a lot of noise and like has an effect on screen, but doesn't really speed you up. So yeah, that's a bit of a shame. Turn back to the left. I like how my idea of commentary is just describe which direction you're going. It's brilliant. I don't know. It's also just me saying I don't know a bunch, which isn't great, or me going yeah. Make this a drinking game, alright? If I do any of those things, take a drink. And if you survive to the end of the to the halfway point of the stream, even, you've done well. Proving my point. I've switched up my drink strategy for tonight. Instead of a coffee, I've got Dr. Pepper, which, as we all know, is the drink of champions. So yeah, good choice. Feel energised. Although I've got less of it than I would do of coffee. But so I'll be switching on to water a lot earlier. I should have weighed it out actually to figure out how many grams of Dr. Pepper I had. New headlights. Well, I don't want anything other than the carbon fibre clusters I've got. Carbon fibre, yeah. It's fine. Oh no, this road. So, oh wait, that's the car park entrance. I wasn't sure if that was like a driveway for like one of the rich houses, one of the fancy mansions. Yeah, I remember this road being a bit of a pain. Ooh, as that guy found out. I still have no idea what that car is in the top left. Because I want to say it looks like the Civic, but I'm not totally sure. Also, like, I know I'm in a front-wheel drive car and I know it's low power, but even still it's sort of annoying how easily I get monstered off the start line. Yeah, just crashes into the back of someone drafting. Keep it tight to the wall. And go out. Yeah, I'm slowly getting into this game's handling system again. It doesn't feel that responsive. Like, I know I'm using an automatic gearbox just because I'm not that good at listening to the engine note, and I don't like the tacho position. It's too far in the corner for me to really see, and it's not obvious when you're approaching the red line or whatever. Also, just the fact that the cars don't accelerate. I don't think there's quite good enough sense of speed for you to be able to tell if you're in the wrong gear and not accelerating well, so I sort of need to keep looking back. But yeah, it just sort of doesn't feel too responsive on the throttle. Oh, completely missed the apex there. It's fine. Use a bit of nitrous there, why not? Just aid getting up that hill a bit. Long left. I wonder if this bit like inspired Carbon in any way. Like the whole Jackson Heights area. It must have done, right? Because it sort of got that Carbon feel to it. I actually saying that I've never played Carbon, so I mean, while it might match up with the little bits of it I've seen, might not be all too close, to be fair. Wow, this track's long. We're looking at a 2:45 lap, so Yeah, well, I say long. To be fair, it's not too long for an actual race. But, yeah, in the context of this game. Well, I suppose in general that's quite a long lap. Oh, 2:37. And did that final bit a lot quicker than I was expecting. And it's raining. What would be nice is if you could have like a rain setup. I know that isn't the most realistic, but neither is switching a setup for each event type, you know. But I don't know, I'd kind of like something to sort of help dial out understeer a bit more. I don't know what you'd do. Well, to be fair, it clearly isn't bothering me too much, but I've noticed sometimes in the rain you find there's a lot more understeer. So, I don't know, maybe just reducing rear end grip completely to help you turn in, especially because this is a front wheel drive car. So, if you're just pointing in a direction, you put your foot down, you don't get any oversteer anyway. I like the back end will just drag along with the front. I think I kept it out of the wall there, barely. Oh, look at me, I'm actually driving somewhat well. And oh, I thought the rain was clearing up for a moment. It was not. Well, it has now. And that was a alright section there. Managed to keep it out the walls. I've actually gone into like full try-hard mode now. Is the thing. Oh, I say bouncing off walls. I mean, maybe it's a bit quick at wall boosting. That's what I'm doing. That's what the speedrunner guy said. I'm wall boosting. Straight out of PS2. A crazy race name boost. Is that a song reference? It might be. It's probably a reference to the song I'm referencing in the title, but I've never actually listened to it, so... Straight out of PS2... I don't know. Anyway, yeah, welcome Marquez. Cristiano Marquez. I don't know why I just went for your last name there. But there we go. Oh good, it is a reference to that. I probably should have at least like listened to it for all the stream chat references that were inevitably going to come, but there we go. I've been prepared. And there we go. More controlled. Ooh, get a magazine cover opportunity. Cool, right. We'll do the drift event and the drag event, and then we'll do the style thing. Wait, which way is it taking me? Oh, that makes sense, yeah. Oh yeah, I hated getting around here. Because I always found it so annoying because you'd have to like turn 15 times to get anywhere. It was never just straight and convenient. Around the outside, around the outside. Yeah, I actually need to do a bunch of outrun races to get the hidden parts. Not the prototype parts, whatever they're called. Actually forgotten. And going around this bit again, I've just done a race here, so I should be like professional now. Cool. Yeah, I'll miss the apex a bit, it's fine. Oh, this is probably going to be one of those downhill drifts. Yes. Only a short one. Oh, fancy cutscenes I'm just going to skip because it's just tutorial. It's drifting as you know it, but it's on a mountain. So... Oh, excellent. Good start. Okay, just keep doing that. Oh, doing it with traffic, that's cool at least. Wow. How many points have I lost so far? Excellent. Cool. I'm very good at this whole drifting malarkey. Malarkey? That's not a word I use often. Oh, brake. It's all good. I should be fine. Oh. Maybe not. I might genuinely lose this. Just need to look ahead. That's the thing, I've been focusing too much on my score. I would have had it there. I keep looking up instead of ahead. And then... Okay. I can do this. No, I can't. It's fine. Nailed it. Oops. Right. Let's go again. And this time, let's not just spin out and crash a front-wheel drive car. I feel like I should get bonus points just by being able to do that, to be honest. Oh. Oh, I should get like near-miss bonuses for that. Come on, that was like proper skillful. No, stop. Oh, well, I mean, I guess I did stop, but like, I probably should have gone on the brakes actually. If I tried to straighten out, maybe I could have caught it between the wall and the car. Unlikely, because I'm not that skillful, but you know. Alright, I'm getting too much of a tank slapper going on. I keep like losing the rear end, just completely. Oh, brake. Okay, I should be fine though. I need to get 6,000. Oh, cool. Alright, I've done it. Bit more. Nice. Cross line sideways. Dr. Pepper's good. Not healthy, but you know. Yeah, probably the best drink of anything ever. What's interesting actually is how different it tastes depending on how you have it. Because like if you have it in cans, I don't know, it's sort of a bit... But also the temperature. And weirdly I find certain shops make it taste better than others. Like if you go to Greg's, they're really good Dr. Pepper. And right, we'll do the drag event. Because then we don't actually have to go anywhere. We'd host a drag event up here, but okay game. Mind you, none of the in-game drag events are like actually in real locations, so for all I know it's just like straightened out the mountain pass or something. DRAG. Right. No idea how this is going to go. Hopefully well. Probably not though. Oh, too high. And I'm losing badly. No. Why would you... Alright, I just need to get in drafting range. Come on. No, I've lost this immediately. Oops. I don't know if it's just like lack of power, if I've actually like... Oops, again. Draft the Mustang. Okay, good. Predicted that well. Oh. Wait, seriously? I'm getting destroyed in this. Just an issue of like gear ratios? Probably help if I launched properly. What was that? Eh. Yeah, maybe it's better to use nitrous early in 5th gear. I don't know. Go faster. Yeah, not happening. Yeah, is it just an issue with gearing, or am I like just generally just underpowered? Okay, that was good. That Sentra is just rocketing away. Go. My finger's just pushing in the button. There's nothing I can do. You almost beat the first with a Dodge Neon. I mean, well, you can beat the game with any car. I have beaten the game with the 106 before. But, I mean, is it just like gear ratios or something else preventing me? Why aren't I drafting? Give me the drafting bonus. Yeah, I don't know why that isn't happening. Need more VTEC, I do. Unfortunately, I don't... Wait, is there a Honda in this game? I don't think there is in the European one, because there's a Civic in the American version, but in the European version we only get the Corsa and 106. Go. Oh, I'm gonna win this. Lift. Okay. Engine almost blew up, but did it. It's fine. The 3000 GT died. That was close though. You see, that was crazy though, because I topped out 4 miles an hour higher than second place. Oh, actually thinking about it, I'm probably the only car here with a 5-speed, because the Sentra's got 6. I think the Mustang does as well, but they just didn't go into it or something. I didn't realise there was that much of a difference. Yeah, there's a lot of differences in the, what do you mean, like in the game differences between regions and stuff? Because yeah, I don't know why Europe didn't get the Civic. Like, I kind of get the US not getting the 106 and the Corsa, although that's still a bit weird. But, yeah. I'm not sure if there's any other difference. There's probably like minor region differences, and I might be forgetting a couple of cars or something. Oh, new wheels. Neat. We're not really short for money or anything, so we'll go and check those out and probably make some modifications. 2 minute 50. And down the mountain, okay. Wait, which way's this way? Yeah, this will be easy. Yeah, I kind of understand not getting the EU cars, but yeah, it is definitely weird. Still, because you would have thought you'd like stick them in anyway, right? Just to bump up the numbers. Maybe the US version got another Honda? I genuinely can't remember. Because yeah, it seems weird, especially because if the European version got more cars. Oh. Oops. Oh, I probably shouldn't be reading chat while trying to thread the needle through traffic, but it's fine. Go, brake. Tight apex. Keep it inside and out. All good. Past that. Reminder that I need to do the outrun races to get the parts. And over here. Where is it? It'll be easier to just go straight and turn right. I've got over a minute. Destroying these. Ooh, I can't wait to see the magazine thing. They're always dated. Oh, I gotta control it. Don't text and drive. You played the first more. I don't blame you. I don't know. I personally find this better than the first one. But, what are we gonna do? Have one with the bonnet open? Oh, while it's raining. Yes. Streetcar Fest magazine. Oh, that's like a German one. Pasty. Excellent. We got $800 for that. Neat. Right, let's go and check out the new parts, new wheels and stuff. And I can once again hope that maybe the spoiler glitch has fixed itself. Because I don't really want to have all the spoilers in the game. Like, when I shouldn't. But, there we go. Oh, too early. Pay attention. Cool. I don't know, maybe I'll look at getting a different rear bumper too, since I'm not too sure about that. It's alright, but not a massive fan of it. Anyway, yeah, this is the Pink Joe 106. Has this... Nope, I've still got all the wings in the game, even the supposed prototype part ones. I don't really want a roof scoop. Get the custom headlights. I weirdly like those. It's bad that I do, but I weirdly like them. And we still have like 3 taillights. Mirrors. Yeah, what was it? New wheels. Oh, we can get those. Those look good actually. I kinda like the stock ones. Yeah, work still only has 2. These look good. Like those, the gold and stuff. I like Volk wheels. Nothing new there. Racing Heart. Oh, those look good. Wait, what? No roof scoop for your front engine car? Well, to be fair, you do get like front engine cars with the roof scoops because it's for driver cooling and stuff. But the issue is they put the roof scoops too far back. And I really don't like that. It's like if it was right at the front of the roof line, like it would make sense, but they put it like dead center in the cabin. Which is what really bugs me. Do we get anything else interesting? No momos. Oh no. No. Definitely not. Koenigs. Anything interesting here? Oh god. No, no free spokes. You have Fiesta STR out, you drive a 106. Yeah. I don't know. I think it's a cool car, the 106 GTI. I mean, like one of my dream cars is a 206 Rally. Yeah, I want one of the wheels that increases visual rating. Yeah, those are kind of neat. I think I'll go with the Volks. Like, those are neat. I kind of want something like... Those are kind of cool. I wish it didn't just reset the camera angle every time you adjust it. Just jealous of all the attachers Europe gets. Yeah, fair enough. It's kind of cool just having stuff built with tiny engines designed to just be chuckable and stuff. I don't know if it's all great, to be fair, because like it's there because we have terrible insurance and stuff like that. But yeah, those, I guess. Sure, might as well get the rating up a bit, and I could do with some new wheels anyway. So why not? I think that's everything. Don't remember getting any new parts or anything else. Well, that's the thing. I mean, well, I can't speak for other European countries, but I know in the UK, insurance is just dreadful. And it's like, until you're over the age of 21, you just can't insure anything with a decently big engine. I mean, like, right, I've got a, well, I haven't yet, but, like, my first car is basically going to be a Fiat 500. 1.2 litre, 69 horsepower, and it's, like, 800, 700 pound to insure a year. Displacement taxes, I'm not too sure about that, but probably. I'm not actually sure how they do taxes and stuff. Oh, I missed a circuit event there. Oh, money. Cool. Yeah, again, yeah, I'm not totally sure on taxes for displacement and things like that. Probably, though. Right. Turn. And there it is. Neat. Oh. Please tell me it's only one lap. It's going to be 2 though, and that's like a 4-minute lap or something. So this is going to be a fun race. I seem to remember seeing that this was the track that you could glitch out of bounds in? I remember seeing that you could, maybe it was only in like the Xbox version or something, but like back in the early days of online and whatever with this, I remember hearing that people would go on this track and glitch out of bounds near the start line and then just like drive around, basically free roam online. Because for some reason this game didn't have free roam online as an option. You have a gas guzzler tax. So yeah, I should pay attention. Yeah, well that's it. I mean, by our standards, most of what you drive are gas guzzlers, is the thing. So it's sort of interesting seeing the difference. But yeah, if it only applies to like big trucks and supercars. I mean, saying that, with stuff like cylinder deactivation and whatever, they're probably not that. They're probably not too thirsty, to be fair. Okay, and still no airtime bonus? That's annoying. There needs to be an option where you can just drive straight through the barrier and take that like a stunt jump or something. Oops. Messed up there. Yeah, just like fly up that rock. Yeah, 40 mpg US. Well, yeah, that's US to be fair, so that probably works out to be like 45, 48 mpg, which is pretty decent. I mean, yeah, for a sporty car, that's quite impressive. But it's like, yeah, you hear things about like Imprezas that struggle to get like 20 mpg or whatever, and that being treated as fuel efficient. And yeah, I don't know, I find that slightly mad. Thing is, I've grown up around diesels all my life, like Diesel 3 Series and Mercedes and stuff, so it's all... I have a slightly warped perception of fuel economy for sort of everyday cars, or everyday sort of slightly premium-ish cars. I say premium, they're all like just generic commuter cars, it's just they've got a good brand image. Oops. Oh, barely dodged it. Oh, good. To be honest, the one thing in this game I find useless is nitrous. I don't think there's ever been a point where it's made a difference. Like, other than being a bit flashy. I don't know, I guess it's kind of useful in the drag events. But, like, I don't think it's more useful than just getting your shifts right and stuff. Maybe we should just set it to maximum power or something. Turning. Just like maximum, just you tap it and it empties, but you gain like 20 miles an hour or something. I mean, to be honest, it makes sense just to have it set maximum to power. I'm trying to think of a time where having it set to like slow burn would actually be useful. Ah, you have straight to the knock. Well, yeah, that, and also, I mean, isn't it a public perception thing as well? I mean, yeah, no, obviously it's going to be rules and stuff, and to be honest, I think any car manufacturer has ever been following the rules with diesels. Well, not recently, because after Dieselgate happened, I'm pretty sure every single company was slowly revealed to have been cheating. It's just Volkswagen took most of the hit. well, all the hit, because I think it then came out that like Mazda was doing it and like Subaru and whatever else. It was a pretty universal thing. But yeah, I remember hearing about, I'm trying to think what it was now. Was it a, I want to say it was like a Cadillac or a Lincoln or something like somewhat upmarket. They tried making a diesel version of it. I can't remember what it was. But it was one of the big American brands tried making a diesel engine car. And it was, oh, was it a Buick? Or an Oldsmobile? I genuinely can't remember. But it was something like that, and apparently it was just so terrible it just totally killed off any interest in making a diesel car for the US market. Because NOx is harder. Yeah, wasn't it an EPA test that got Volkswagen spotted? Was it? Oh no, I think it was actually discovered in America, but I don't think it was anything to do with the test. It was cheating an EPA test. Or something like that. I can't remember. I'm a bit foggy on the... yeah, probably GM related. That makes sense. I mean, they usually try and... Well, I was about to say they usually try and innovate, but... To be honest, in some ways, Ford is the most innovative. Then again, they had solid rear axle in a Mustang until 2015, so... And GM technically was still using leaf springs in the Corvette, although it was like transverse leaf. But still technically leaves, all that really matters. Oh, carbon bonnets, and we can paint the brake calipers. Not sure why you'd want to, because my brake calipers are pink, but there we go. Sorry if you're now deaf because of my coughing. No, I've got the big thing. No, I haven't. I'm all fine and safe, and hopefully you are too. Is it weird that I'm actually sort of finding this as like... I know it's like a terrible thing, but like with the quarantine and everything, it's sort of been a convenient thing for me. I mean, obviously I'd never want it to actually happen, but it has sort of worked out in my favour weirdly. Famous last words before it like seriously affects me or something like that. Alright, Takumi Fujiwara. What was that? Okay. You got laid off? Oh. Ooh. Well, that just makes things awkward. No, sorry, I'm not great at like sort of words of sympathy and stuff like that, but like, hopefully you're doing well. Because that is sort of, yeah, a big deal. Also, go away, Mustang. Nitrous, do something. But yeah, like that's a big thing. That's the thing. That's why I sort of... I know I shouldn't say that it's sort of been a great time for me, but it kind of is at the moment. But yeah, no, because, I mean, examples like you, that's sort of a big thing there. That's happening. You think you'll pull for it? Okay, that's good then. Woohoo, ladder lap. Yeah, I think I have been relatively fortunate in this sort of situation. I mean, well, me being young and everything. I mean, sure, it's a bit of a mystery with, like, school results and stuff, but I'm not too bothered. It was going to be bad anyway for me. Go, turn. Oh. Oh, I don't have nitrous now. Don't catch me. Didn't even get like a near miss bonus. The near miss bonus seems so inconsistent. I almost got taken out there. Oh, are you kidding me? I get catch-upped on the last corner. Excellent. Huh, that's interesting then. Getting 80% to 90% of your previous income. Wow. I mean, that's a good scheme if that's the case. Is the, oh, right, we're just getting squeezed out. But the AE86/AE88, I guess, because it's Corolla GTS, isn't doing 360s this time. It's actually a slightly weird car to have in the game, the Corolla, because like it's the only like sort of not really modern car in the game. Like everything else, I mean, I guess the RX-7's kind of old, and actually I suppose by this time the Supra was out of production and the GTR had just gone out of production and whatever, but they were all still relatively modern cars, whereas actually I think the 106 had just gone out of production as well, maybe. No, it hadn't. No, it was still in production. But yeah, sort of a bit weird. Also, I'm going to save up all my nitrous now until the final lap. I'll just use it on the sprint down to the finish line. Da, 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 da. Use the curbs. I will read chat now in a moment. Just, I actually want to focus because I lost this. Oh. That's not good. No, stay off the nitrous. No point using it now. Go. Okay, that's a bit better. Well, I had a ×5 multiplier for the near miss thing. True skill. Right there. Okay, we're all good. And emptied the tank before I crossed the line. Just a matter of when it comes in. Super was a few years old in older years. Yeah, I suppose. But yeah, no, the Mark IV's in this, which was 94 to... Was it to 2000? I can't remember if it was still in production. I think it was. Yeah, I think it was... No, it wasn't still in production 2004. Probably, was it 2000? Something like that, maybe. Right, sprint race. I should probably just give myself hydraulics at this point. 2002 for Japan. Ah, right, okay. I didn't realise it went on for that long. That makes it relatively long lasting then, especially compared to some other ones like the Skylines and whatever, which were relatively short-lived between generations. Oh, the amount of cars just dying off launch now. They just accelerate away and just spin out. It's kind of incredible. Go. US and Europe, final year was 1999. Checks out. Seems close enough. I don't know, I try and use the Fast and Furious movies to figure out when, like, certain cars went out of production. Like, the only one I really know is the R34, because that was 99 to 02. Oh, pay attention. Jump. Turn. I don't know why I'm trying to like cadence brake or something. This game isn't responsive for that. It's responsive enough. Like, genuinely, the easiest thing to do is just if you lift, eventually you will turn in. Weird. What's also weird is the best setup for like suspension in this game is to just make everything as soft as possible. Or at least in this. Probably differs based on drivetrain. Oh, turn. Overnight parts from Japan, exactly. 2JZ. Yeah, when they say you owe them a 10-second car, so you show up at a pink 106. I can't remember what the quarter mile time is for this, actually. I think it says in the dyno screen, so if I want to load that up and check, I might have to do that later when we next go to the part shop. When we next go to the tuning part shop. Because I think this is like, or the game reckons it's running in like, it's a sub 13 car with 200 horsepower. I think this game, like, it tops out the 106 at about 400 and something horsepower. And it can do 200 miles an hour, which means that it's probably more aerodynamic than a Ferrari F40. Which, to be fair, it might be. Still, alright, shall we see if there's anything interesting in here? Because I actually need to get hydraulics anyway. Can we get some good... No, there's still only 3 colours. I want like a purple or something. Yeah, I don't particularly want any of those. I can't get any of those anyway. Oh yeah, there were like new lights. I get purple lights. Or yellow if I wanted to be like JDM. No, actually it's a French car, so yellow lights technically make sense, because that was like mandated by law. Also, I might as well just get the hydraulics. I don't suppose I can... No. No upgrade. Oh, there's no point changing that or whatever. Oh, Street Legal Redline Racing, you mean? That was a, yeah, that was a quality game. I always went with the Honda Del Sol thing. You had better upgrade options and, yeah, you could get it with, you could get 10 bottles of nitrous in there, if I remember correctly. Yeah, spinners technically increase your rating. I'm not going for them. I have standards. Yeah, no, I remember actually there being this, back when, like, because there was a mod site called GOM Team, and I remember there being this one Supra mod which was insanely detailed. Like, it literally had, like, custom textures for rust and stuff as well, so when you bought a used one, and it, like, could actually appear with missing parts and stuff, but still, you know, have 4 wheels and whatever, and it was really detailed. There's a lot of effort put into it. But like then the site went down, so I have no idea if it's even possible to find the mod anymore. Which is a bit of a shame. Oh yeah, right, we need to do hydraulics. Right, if I remember correctly, you can... Yeah, because the camera stays fixed. So what you can do... We can admire this. Yeah, we running that gas alive now. Yeah, it's on Steam. I legit do not have the power to get up this hill. Oh yeah, then yeah, no, you have to use the right stick or something. There we go, high rate design. No. Yeah, it got put onto Steam. To be honest, the base game of it's terrible. You need mods really to make it fun. Because there isn't actually that many parts or anything. It's a bit of a shame, to be honest, that it's just such an empty game. Because it's got good potential. I mean, I think the actual like building system is probably alright to just be adapted. I think it'd be too much effort to add more parts. So I mean, you could probably just do like the standard thing of say like, I don't know, this engine block has a limit for this amount of power, and for like if you put in custom pistons or something that ups the limit or something like that. I don't know exactly how you'd do it, but you could probably make a fairly simple sort of detail thing. But I love the building system in that. Just like the sort of having to actually buy all the parts and stuff and trying to like just sell stuff to make as much money as possible so that you can just buy a turbo or whatever and have like a 10-second car at the start. I just wish there were more parts for it. And the problem is there wasn't really much reason to like upgrade or swap cars. I suppose some of the V8 cars, like the truck and the like Camaro looking thing, it was kind of worth it, but yeah. Maybe you should investigate. Yeah, I mean, could do. Just strip off all the panels to build the engine. Exactly. But that's the thing. That's just how you played it. But yeah, that was a... I don't know. Well, it wasn't a great game. Hugely glitchy and everything. But I don't know. It's such a cool concept. I love the idea of just sort of having to pull apart everything. I thought I was about to get kamikaze there. And just... Because, like, My Summer Car is one of my favourite games, which is kind of similar in its concept. It's a bit different in, like, the way you actually go about repairing the car and everything, but it's... I don't know, I just love hugely sort of just car tinkering games like that. Car Mechanic Simulator 2015, I sunk so much time into as well. I have a good, like, 270 hours in that. Yeah, it had charm. I think that's a good way of putting it. Just sort of... Yeah, it's a charming game. I don't know if it was particularly good, but, you know. I don't think it was unique is the thing. Like, I think that's why we remember games like Underground 2, like Street Legal, like, I don't know, Tokyo Extreme Racer or whatever. It's just those sort of... They had charm and they were unique, is the thing. Oh, hello, lowercase. Welcome. Yeah, welcome. You haven't played yet? Yeah. I don't know, My Summer Car is... It's the kind of game where you really need to actually have fun with it, play it with a wiki open, in my opinion. Like, it throws you in at the deep end. If you enjoy figuring stuff out, then it's cool, but if you just want to play the game, Because it's not totally clear. Oh hey, hidden event. Sure. I mean, we're not exactly short for money. But why not? Oh, I'm getting pains in my stomach. That's good. Kind of want to start planning a route for the next possible road trip. Lap of the UK. Oh, look at the wheels on that Focus. Well, you probably can't because of the resolution, but yeah, those are some low profile tyres. Oh, too tight there. It's fine. Nailed it. Oh, nailed it, I say, oversteering out the corner in a front wheel drive car. I wonder if it's the way I'm sitting. Oh, go away, Supra. No, go away behind me, not in front of me. Oh, it's fine, we've got 2 laps left. Go. You need to get the battery charged for your Supra. You have a Supra? Neat. Oh. It's fine. Front end wall tap. I'm Drift King. Okay, I can pull a decent gap through that section. Yeah, I'm up 7/10 now. I think I'm quicker through like the first section and the final bit, but it's like this corner here I think I'm losing time on. And like this hairpin at the bottom. I wonder why. Oh. Big paragraph to read. I say big, it's like 2 lines. There's a massive tunnel system on the very northern island in Pro Mods. Really easy to get lost in. I'd have to check that out. You should, oh no, I can check the map, couldn't I? Because there's that Euro Truck Sim map. Oh wow, that's pains, yeah. This is fine. Kinda hidden. Well done. New neons! Woo! I'll do one more event and I'll get neons. Hopefully there's like a nice purple one or a pink one to go with the pink show. Okay, I think it's fine. I think the pain's passed. Ish. Yeah, it's fine. If I throw up, I was planning on cleaning the floor anyway. So it's all good. Plus, I don't know, then I can get like a Stream Fail compilation. And finally hit my goal of 500 subs. Get the RX-7. Oh, that corner was less tight than I was expecting. I was like, yes, I'm going up the inside, and then I went too far up the inside. The greatest duels of all time, stock RX-7 versus a bright pink 106. Oh, no, understeer more there, please. Oh, that was the wrong button. Oh, went a bit too quick there. That's understeer, but like more in this next bit. Oh, that was too tight. I'm amazed I kept it together through there. Oh wow. The way I'm getting close to some of these walls without touching them. I feel like an F1 driver or something, like going around Monaco where you see those videos of them just scraping the barriers. Oh, too much corner speed there. Boom. Cool, over nice and quickly. Let's get some neons. Oh god, I forgot about that Mustang with a terrible fitment. What was it with early 2000 games and not understanding fitment? Because, no, my favourite example was Tokyo Extreme Racer Zero, where they had wide body options, but they didn't actually like widen the track at all to make it work. Ooh, new engine upgrades. I won't be getting that though. Yeah, I don't know, I'll get that when I go back into the main city. Because mega low parts. To be fair, I think it's actually quicker to go the other way than to head up this road. But, yeah, oh well. Out the way, Supra. Oh. I was going to get neons, but actually I need to do the outrun races anyway, and that Supra was annoying me. Cool. Can I do this? Please work, please work. Please tell me that worked. Yeah, not quite. Oh. Okay, you plant. I love that that works. You can just like do a 180. Cool. Wide body smart car, yeah. Oh, what was that Fast and Furious parody movie called? Super Fast, I think it was called? Where instead of a Supra they had a smart car. That was fantastic. Quality movie, look it up if you get the chance and try and watch it somehow. Because that was a great movie. Yeah, where instead of nitrous they had Lance Armstrong pee and things like that. It was great. Yeah, that was a quality, like I said, a parody. Okay, yes, I'm no longer in pain, so that's good. Neons, underglows. Yes, there we go. Magenta. Or purple. Purple's more like understated. I kind of like that because it's a tertiary colour. Not tertiary, secondary. No, I can't get boot neons. That's a shame. Yeah, quality movie. Definitely recommend checking it out. Okay, I think I'm okay. Definitely feel slightly sick, but it's okay. I think it's just the sort of I've eaten too much and drank too quick type of feeling. I do that a lot. I don't really. It's weird actually. The two things that I'm just sort of that I can keep on doing is drinking and yeah, drinking and exercise. Weirdly, well, I can just. I usually, if I get an option for unlimited drinks, I make myself sick. Unlimited refills are dangerous for me. And the other thing is, like, I've started, like, with the quarantine stuff, been doing just like push-ups and stuff like that. I mean, me being me, I can't do many, but it's like I usually end up making myself ache badly. Yeah, nice. Skips it. Yeah, cool. Don't care. Where's the... Oops. Oh, hey. Thought there was some money around here. 100. Right then. Don't know why I'm yawning, it's not even that late. But, I suppose I've been staying up a bit late. So in this drift event, we've got a Toyota Corolla, a front-wheel drive Hyundai, a four-wheel drive Nissan, and a Peugeot hatchback. A front-wheel drive Peugeot hatchback. Oh, it's going to hurt if I mess this up now. Okay, it's all good. I am the Drift King, even though this isn't really drifting. When did that get me, the ×5 multiplier? I got over 8,000 points. Oh. Oops. Also, I'm really going to be showing that you don't need to finish the event for it to count. Oh no. Oops. Oh nice, it's Friday. Wait, what? Is it? Yeah, I've got no concept of time anymore. But, man, this week goes quick. Oh. Oops. That's a good 50,000 points I've now put myself out of. Oh good, rain, because if the one thing I had too much of it was grip. Oh, that was my own fault there. I just like let go of the stick for a second. My finger slipped off. Oops. Well done me. I'm almost about to get lapped and probably will. Oh wait, no I can't because I've now crossed the start line. Wall tap. That was to help me change direction. I'm just that good of a drifter. Yeah, it's fine. I want to get over 100k. Cool. Try and finish this event. I don't need to. But I mean, I could try. Fast food trade. That's what you need. Maybe that could be like the final upgrade or something. Race over. Cool. And I win. Woo. Yeah, maybe we should try doing a drift event with the handbrake on the entire time. That'd be quality. Come on, save. Yeah, I'll probably do some outrun events now, just to unlock the part. How many events do I need to do? I've got a list here because I've been somewhat professional. Win 3 outrun events for the engine performance upgrade. I assume engine's the best one to go for. I need to do 6 to get, was it custom bonnets? Something like that. Oh, there's some money over there. Do I race this guy or do I get the money? You know what, I'll try and do both.
Oh, please. Oh, you got to be playing, son.
Come on.
You gonna step up with that?
Drive faster. Go through here and then just brake at the end and turn. Because I doubt they'll make it. Nope.
Hey, you know what?
I am a genius.
Here. Oh, you wanna go down, Bama?
Yeah, I like that about this game. The easiest way to win is to just like do a 180. Oh hey, hidden drag event. This might be a bad idea because usually drag events don't go well for me. Yeah, I'm sure I'll be fine. Yeah, how hard can it be? Oh, it's this place. Didn't it say it was at the airport? Or did I just imagine that? Turn left. Okay, turn right game. And left again. Oh. Oh. I'm losing considerable control now. Please be in the lead, please be in the lead. No. I'm not sure if there's much I can do to actually win this. Well, 2 perfect shifts in a row. Turn left. Turn right. Left. I don't like how long that was flashing there for, telling me to change up. And I'm miles behind that time. I think I need to use a bit more nitrous. Oh, that is a glorious 186. Isn't it just chicane? It's beautiful, isn't it? It's also really slow. Like, really bad in drag events. Because... oh, it's perfect shift. Maybe we should just ignore, like, the perfect shift stuff, then. Or maybe they got bad starts. I don't know. But yeah, no, this is the Pink Joe 106. Yeah, I think they just got bad starts. Oh no. Oops. I think your mic audio is behind. Oh, is it? I don't know. Launching in... No. Oh, messed up. Is it behind? And... right. Left. I don't like how much you wobble around. Oh, pay attention. Yeah, there's no way I'm gonna win this. Oh, especially not if that happens. Yes, okay, it is behind. If I just tried turning it off and back on again. I should pay attention. Oh, that was while weaving. Yeah, there's no way I'm going to win this. It's fine, it's a hidden event. It's not important. Yeah, let's just return to explore mode. I don't know if actually turning it off and back on again has fixed the mic delay, but yeah, I don't actually know what I could do to fix that. Oh hey, 5 people watching now. Right, we'll leave that. Maybe I'll come back to it if I feel I need to. If I want to take my revenge. Right, get the money. 16,000. It's probably enough to buy one of these back in 2004. Come on. What am I? Impeccable driving. I think this will be the 3rd now, so I'll be able to get that event for the engine parts. Ooh, I have the lead. Excellent. Turn left. And to the right. And it's fine because I've got a plan. Cool. Oh, that didn't work. He got too close and was actually capable of turning. That's annoying. Sweet. I love choosing these events. Hello, nothing here. Welcome. Oh no. Cool. And a perfect finish. Basically. Anyway, yes, welcome. I'm guessing the mic or the audio is still behind. Maybe if I just stop streaming and start again, it should still just pick up and shouldn't, like, cause any issues. Hopefully it'll resolve itself. Right, who have we got here? Oh, is it the Sleeker again?
Oh man, are you still driving that Heap? Hopefully someone donates you.
Still driving that Heap. This is the pink Joe 106. Cool. I'm the WinRAR. jump and somehow manage to not hit anything. Oh. That was not so fantastic. Oops. That didn't work. It would have been alright if I didn't hit that wall. Joe? Joe what? Who's Joe? What happened there? Go. Might be easier to just... Oh, there's no option to quit out where... Okay, this meme's old. Kind of. Just a bit. Aren't all memes old, really? I mean, well... Probably not really. Thing is, I would just drop back and just, like, let him win, but at the same time it's sort of more effort finding an outrun race than it is to actually win one. Can I... no. Missed the turning point there. Oh, and I'm being caught. I don't know how I brake there. I wonder if I can confuse them through the petrol station. Oh, that works.
Yo,
Sweet.
impressive, boy.
I
I can see now why you got the hype.
the essence. Oh god. To be honest, what I really hate is when people just act like using a meme is a good way to respond to something. Like, you know, it's like when it's just something that sort of... Well, like when someone's comment is just they had us in the first half. Ain't gonna lie, like if you wouldn't say it because unless the meme existed,
Hey, yo, homie, you try. What
then it probably isn't actually funny out of the context of the meme. I can't actually remember how many of these I've done now. Oh wow, this thing's got no top end. Oh, but it's okay because he's had an accident.
Never again.
Okay, we should probably do some of these special events. No. Because I might have done them. I'm not sure. Is there a way of checking how many outrun events you've done? No. So we'll do this outrun event. I assume the one on the mountain is one of my... Oh, actually, while I'm around Megalo parts, I might as well get that engine upgrade. Turn. Cool.
You know what? Take practical. Horsepower equals speed. So bolt on everything you can. Right here is the place to do it.
AM. Yeah, sure. Go full AM.
Upgrade the brains of your ride by swapping out the stock computer with a super chip.
And... yeah, I like Grady. Sure, we'll go Stillen.
Now, transmission is
Oh, I
where
unlocked
you
all
use
the...
most of
No.
it. Harden your suspension and
No, I
smash
haven't.
turns by upgrading your stock parts.
Oh, it's beautiful. What do I think of the Lotus Esprit V8 Turbo as a highway race car? I mean, it sounds cool. I don't know, I like weird sort of highway races. Because the thing is, like, I don't know, all you need for that is low drag and lots of power. Weight isn't too important, and I mean, even like downforce comes second to just reducing drag. I mean, I don't think you really need much mechanical grip either. So it's just all about having straight line speed and that sort of stuff and things. What happened to inverted four spokes? I unlocked new wheels and they gave me more style. So yeah, I decided to get rid of the Equip O2s, which, yeah, I sort of prefer them to what I've got now, but I want the money. Money? Yeah, well, yeah, technically, because the magazine shoots, you get more money based on your star rating. Although, to be fair, it didn't boost me up a level, so I guess it wasn't entirely worth it. But, yeah, I'll do that later. Actually, I might as well do it while I'm going past. Because it's going to be easy anyway. But yeah, I want to do all the special events. Oh, that's a long track. Rest in peace works, indeed. May they rest easy. Are they really works if they're resting? Get it? Because they're not working. I've achieved comedy. I'm a comedy genius. I'm not in the wrong lane. Because that's the thing, it's quicker on this track to drive than the oncoming. It's probably one of the few tracks actually where you actually travel a shorter distance on your second lap. Right, are we going to go around the roundabout or try and cut straight through? Well, this is me, so straight through. I bet you if I didn't try and build that up, I would have gone through there without any issue. But because I was like, oh, which way do I go? What do I do? What do I do? Wow, dad jokes intensify. Exactly. I like a good old dad joke. I think I'm taking the long way. Yes, I am. Oncoming's quicker in every part of this track. Okay, good to know. Right, just stick to the oncoming then. And just like, hopefully I don't die. No, this thing's going alright now. And... right, please don't be anything coming. Oh, there was a thing. Don't go in the thing. It's amazing how much grip there is. Oh. Well, they're dead. But it's okay, because I'm still going to win the race. I led a lap. Cool. Clips the apex. Right, can I make it straight through without any issues this time? I mean, I've asked that question, so now I'm almost definitely going to fail. I blame the rain. Yeah. I've realised now I've got my own commentator's curse. Oh wow, it's amazing by how many seconds I've lost by. Oh, I'm in the wrong lane again. I should have driven in the oncoming. No, it's fine, I'm just making this close. I shouldn't have joked about losing by a few seconds now. Bayview's a really rainy city. Also, wow, listen to that engine noise. How beautiful is that? A 1.6 turbo straining at how many? There's no numbers, so I have no idea how many revs I'm doing. Maybe the dots each 1,000 or something, but I can't count them right now. Oh, there's the finish line. Cool. Rainy city, you should feel at home. Yeah, well, the thing is, we only get like a light drizzle in the UK usually. Like, we get rain, but it's sort of not a lot of it. It's just sort of constant. So, whereas this is like sort of sudden, really intense showers that make you lose considerable grip. Right. Okay, let's do these special events then, at last. Watch them all like point me in totally opposite directions now. Because we just know they're not going to leave it.
Underground Speed Zone just made their final edit, and you are in their next DVD.
Oh good, I get a... It's actually quite a good camera. Yeah, with the smoke as well. Yeah, look at that. Cruise it by day, work it by night. Taking the car from all show to all go. Underground Speed Zone. Oh, widescreen edition. Incredible. Just incredible. I love all the old magazine covers. I wish you could filter the special events by like if they were like time trials or like if they were just like sort of go to a place and take a picture of your car. Oh. Yeah, it's telling me to go the other way, but I've decided I know better than the sat-nav. So...
Yo, man, what's up, money? Yo, you got any details on rumors of racing around the airport? Yo, man, I hate to
Go.
Should be easy picking. You're near, man. Check it out.
Like, I don't know, I'll check out both of them and see if either of them are just like a static photo thing. Oh hey, hidden. Well, actually it might not be hidden. Oh no, it's not. But oop, he's dead. I think this is just take a photo. Oh, I don't even get a say in this picture. Wonderful. Oh, this is 4 on the floor, so we're going to show a 5-speed Peugeot. One incredible cover though. Turn, wall tap, it's fine. Still fine. Right, where are we going? 1 minute 50 to get to there. It's going to be easier to turn left, go past the roundabout. Why is a tuner named Magazine 4 on the floor? That's a very good question. Oops. And I doubt we'll ever get a good answer. I shouldn't have gone through the roundabout. I should have turned right at it and then gone left, because this is a worse way to go about it. But it's fine. I just want to make things exciting, you know, with the pink show being so overpowered. Talk about edgy jokes there. But okay. Oh. Brake, brake, brake. Turn. Oh yeah, no, it's easy. I remember actually struggling with a few of these. Oh, I made it onto the cover. Super GTI mag. 236 pages of what? Oh, well, it is French and it is talking about GTI. Wait, was that the same girl as the last one? I think it was the same model dressed exactly the same. I wonder if they just like bought some stock images or something and were just like, yeah, just slap it on. Like, they didn't even give her like, I don't know, some sort of outfit they could just like edit a bit. Ah, this is a drift event. Sure, it'll be easy money. As the thing, drift events are probably the easiest events in the game, followed by probably sprints, just because they're short. No, I actually think street cross is easier because the tracks are sort of a bit easier to follow. There's less like sort of sudden walls and whatever. Oh. It's probably good. Yeah, the combo's probably going down because I'm going too slow. Thank you, TT. Oh. Nice. Well done. Okay, so I've won. Yeah, remember, if anyone asks what the best drift car is, it's a bright pink Peugeot with more wing than anything else. I like how the only rear-wheel drive car in this event did the worst. He's just attached a 106 to a wing. Basically, yeah. With Flex Glue Clear, yes. Exactly. I really want there to be a racing game with Flex Tape as a sponsor. incredible. Oh no, the next Dirt game is Flex Tape as a sponsor, and then Phil Swift does all the pace notes and stuff. That's what I want in my life. Except, okay good, it's going up into the mountains. So that's worked out nicely. Right, yeah, okay, just turn left. Annoyingly, I think the final event is in the total opposite direction, but still. Oops, it's fine. New NASCAR games have Flex Tape as a sponsor? Oh, that's cool, man. Can you get Phil Swift to be a spotter in that then? Does he go around sabotaging your rivals like I sawed this car in half? Bragging about how your roll cage is made of Flex Seal. Oh, I made it onto the cover. Is it the same model again? He'd saw your radio in half, maybe. Car audio and electronics. I have 2 speakers in the back of my car. Internal sympathy, engine harmonics may be costing you power. Yeah, usually. Because they're like, you know, you can either have a nice sounding car or you can have a fast one. He'd test the toughness of the body with a cannon, yeah. Uses Flex Seal to like block up the radiators if you're going for a lower drag setup. Oh, there's a drift event at the top. Well, I need to do that, so I guess we'll go up and collect that while we're here. That's the problem with this area. I really dislike how out of the way it all is. Like, you kind of get the feeling they just like stretched it over just to sort of bump the miles up a bit. I don't know, to be fair, it is like pretty technical and whatever, but like, it isn't too lazy of a road network design or anything, but it is just sort of annoying having to drive up all the time. Also, I like how glass shatters and crashes, yet your windows are fine. That's just fun. Go on. I'll race this TT. Or I won't. Fine. Have it your way, game. Because I need to do some outrun events. I think this final special event I've got... Oh. Nice. Yeah, this final special event I've got so far is going to be the engine upgrade. I think it's a selection, but I'm just going to take it as an engine upgrade. So that'll be nice. Because I kind of need more power. I'm not actually sure what the best option is there. I assume it's engine. Because the other option I think are tyres and suspension. And to be honest, I think just having more straight line speed is always going to be more useful. I mean, like in drift events you want... Well, you don't necessarily want less grip, you want more of a difference between front and rear grip. So you oversteer more. But then, like... Oh. What on me? Scored 380 points in half a lap. but it's fine. But yeah, like suspension stuff isn't really too important, whereas like engine is sort of important for every event. Because in drift events you want to build up speed, in drag events especially, the only thing that really matters is your engine power. Don't clip the wall, that could have been bad. Oh, definitely messed that up. Oh, stop, stop, stop. That's annoying. I've noticed I keep overcooking it. I kind of want a bit more rear end grip. I don't know though, I think to be honest my issue is with my steering. Like I'm just not keen to steering correctly or looking far enough ahead. That's saying I'm sort of reacting rather than setting myself up for turns. No, okay. I'm not sure how that counted there, because I definitely tapped the wall while I had the points, but there we go. Oh hey, and I actually finished. Bit overkill, but there we go. I really hope this is the engine upgrade. Yeah, it should be. I think I've done 4 outrun events so far, so I need to do another 2 to get everything else. Or to get the, what is it, bonnets? Oh, wheels. Oh no, if I remember correctly, these are some ugly ones. Right, come on, outrun. I wonder if the TXR games had any sort of influence on the fact that this game had these outrun things. Come on.
Well, what do you know? It's Rachel's little house guest. Do you have
No.
permission to race?
Oh. Go. Come on. I'm in the lead. Oh. No, that didn't work. I probably should have just kept going. Yeah, this was a bad idea, trying to do outrun events down here. Just like part of me is expecting to like pass a traffic car and then just see the distance indicator increase rapidly, because they've had like a head-on collision or something. Oh. Oops. Undercover had highway battles. I've barely played Undercover, to be honest. I didn't enjoy it that much. Which, yeah, I don't know. It was okay, but it was just sort of... You know, the weird thing for me is games that just let you, like, jump around to race events, because it sort of just makes the world map kind of pointless. Like, Undercover, sort of had the thing where you basically just teleported to race events. I mean, I know you can just drive to it, but why would you bother when it's literally just got a prompt on the screen saying press this button to skip to the next event? Okay, that worked. Cool.
You actually think that was skill? My tranny bought it on me.
Yeah. Well, I win. Oops. It's fine. Let's not race the Supra again. That was close. Do I try and race another person, or should I just do this event? I should probably just do the event, but
Listen, let me break
yeah.
it down for you like this, rookie. You're gonna go down hard and fast. That's what I'm
Oops.
saying.
Come on. Let me just pit maneuver you. Yeah, I could just try and win legit. I'm actually focusing quite a lot here. And I think I'm being caught. Oh, it's okay. I had an accident.
Can't help you every time. You're gonna burn eventually.
Did... yeah, okay, I just unlocked a new one. Yeah, probably best to play those old games again. I mean, yeah, Undercover, I don't know. I don't think it's necessarily a bad game, but at the same time it's not fantastic. Right, here we go. Let's reverse in so that I get like a... well done me. Jimmy's Garage in 2 minutes 30. Okay, it's that one. Yeah, okay. The M5 V10 into an M1. Oh, that should be fine. You know, all that weight in the back of a 80s chassis. You know, where originally a inline 6 was supposed to go. Wasn't it inline 6? No, it was a V8, wasn't it? And they put that V8 in the M5, making... or into a 5 Series, making the M5. Right, how many seconds do you reckon I'm going to beat the target time by? Probably not many if I continue driving like this. Yeah, I'll use nitrous on the highway bit. That was all skill. Skill. In inverted commas, so big it just like covers the screen. Now wasn't I so okay. That's interesting, same as the E36. What V8 am I thinking? Maybe they did a V8 version or something? Or... because I'm thinking it's some sort of V8 that they took out of maybe it was the Pro car? Or something, maybe they made like a detuned version of the Pro car engine or something and put that in a in an M5. Yeah, cool. Unique parts. So, oh, it's transmission. I swear the guide said suspension. No, it did say transmission. I'm just blind. Okay. Anyway, yeah, I'm going engine. Because more power is what I need. Like, seriously. Because I'm having some issues with straight line speed, to be honest. Oh, I've been screwing for 2 hours. It's amazing how quickly time flies. I don't know, I'll probably do the final special event. Maybe I'll...
Whoa, that is one crazy mod. Your ride's gonna rock out there with that bolted on it.
Okay. Thank you, Rachel, for your input. Yeah, I'll do the special event. What you like, send me back up the mountain? No, I'll send me to a body shop. So, I am... yeah, okay. I find it really hard to find myself on the maps. Doesn't help that you're the same colour as the sprint events. I don't know why they don't like make you... so, you know, like, they use green way too much.
Good to see you rolled out tonight. Yo, man, the brothers is telling me there's some potential action down in the airport area. Yeah, no line on the exact location yet, but should be easy to find. I'm heading
Cool.
that way right now.
Alright, let's go
Do it, man. Peace.
up here. Get to the special event. This is quite cool, this like mess of junctions. Really confusing to drive through and whatever, but you know. I can't say I've actually used most of those roads. There's probably loads of roads in this game I've never even touched. Like most of the highway, there's no point in using. Because like you literally just use the bridges to cross and it's quicker to just take the low roads. Right, please be unique parts. Yes. And it is body shop by there. That'll be quicker to... oh. Well done, me. Go. Faster. Up the inside. Up the inside. And then left immediately. Yeah, no, let's leave it until here. Cool. And just like send it. Oh, I was about to say with 30 seconds left to spare, but then... oops. Oh god, these wheels are going to be terrible. That's Not great. That's really not great. Oh, those are all poor. I'll go for those ones, but I'm not happy about it. If it weren't for the fact they give you like a huge boost to the star rating, to the visual rating, whatever. Yeah, I don't think I'd bother with it. But I kind of just want to get up as quickly as possible.
Max respect, dude. Where'd you get a part like that? Someone was really impressed to hook you up. There's a 1-year wait list for it.
Right. I think I want to go and paint these wheels. Because it seems to be that you need to paint wheels individually, which kind of surprises me. So, yeah.
Hey, people will bag on making your ride stand out. is what it's all
Paint.
about. So customize your ride with a color change.
Wheels. Oh no, those are apparently... That's so bad. So's that. Like a purple. Oh yeah, chrome. Like fake gold. You've got like a lilac-y sort of colour. It's actually terrible, the pink wheels. Sure. Oh yeah, I don't have spinners. And sure, those actually, yeah, sure, that colour, why not? Yeah, there's nothing else I can really do. Unless I want to paint everything individually. Oh yeah, it is kind of like the Velsize wheels. Oh, I wonder if that's what they're a knockoff of. Because I think like because it's just like a Need for Speed own brand part. And I wonder if it's literally there. Just as like a replacement. Beautiful. Oh, save, yeah. Overwrite. Should really pay attention to these loading screens. Or to the saving. I'm looking forward to taking another screenshot at the end of this, because I like watching the way this car evolves in more horrifying ways. I'll do the 2 circuit events up there. Why not? Which way are you going to send me, game? Probably right. Yep. It's just sending me down the oncoming. I like this sat-nav. This is what happens if you install Waze. Alright. A bit of a left and a bit of a right. Across the bridge. To the circuit event. Oh. No, I'm a rebel. I'll go this way. Is it around here? Yes, it is. Take that, sat-nav. Hundreds of paints. Multi-layered vinyls. Hundreds of paints? I mean, like... maybe there's like 100 total, though I don't think so. And maybe there's 11 per row, that'd be 33. Well, if there was like 12 per row, and you add, because there's 3 rows of paint and then 3 sections, that'd be over 100. That's not hundreds. So I guess unless it's counting like the vinyls, and then you have the 4 layers. It's technically hundreds then if you add them all up, probably. Because there's loads of vinyl options. Oh. Yeah, this should be easy. I'm in the lead and I don't know, do my usual tactic of... oh, saving up my nitrous. I should hold the controller properly. I don't know, my left hand just sort of starts to come off it. I hold in a slightly weird way, which doesn't really give my thumb as good leverage over the like analog stick. So I just sort of start slipping off it and things, and then yeah, I get into issues. Cool, I've led 1 lap. Oops. Oh, the 350 has that flame paint job. Incredible. Around the outside, around the outside. And go. Turning left, clip the curb. And again. It's interesting that there's just some standing water there. I had no idea that was there before. And to be honest, I wasn't sure if I hit through it the first time, but like what it was, I thought I hit a sign or something because I wasn't paying attention really. Yeah, no, that's neat, just having some standing water. This bit's really sketchy with all like the elevation changes and stuff. So I've got a full tank of nitrous to not use most likely. Because that's the thing, I can win without it, it's not like I need it to keep up. So, you know, just if I use it I go faster and there's more risk of me having a crash. It's genuinely quicker for me to just not use the nitrous. Oh, hello Chaser, welcome. Yes, this is the pink show. In all its glory. But yeah, welcome Chaser. It is glorious. I should, oh yeah, really look at the road considering it's the final lap. And everything. Oh. Skills. It's fine. And then just like stick right. Ooh, slowing down. Cool. Yeah, this is truly glorious, especially with like the wheels and stuff on it. It's fantastic. But it is actually quite quick, so it's all good. Oh, I've been mentioned on Discord. Why does the griffin on the speedometer look like the Vauxhall logo? Does it? Ooh.
Hot 4 scout.
I don't really see it.
Bring it home.
Maybe kind of, but not really. I don't know, I kind of see where you're coming from. I just mostly don't want to admit that it looks a bit like the Vauxhall logo on my Peugeot. So... yeah, I don't know. When I unlock more tacos, maybe I'll swap it. Actually, I'll definitely swap it because I'm pretty sure you get more visual bonus. Yeah, it's definitely a Civic in the left picture in there, I think, on the loading screen. Oh hey, return of Wojciech. Yeah, the names do repeat, don't they, in like events. Also, hey, speaking of Vauxhalls, there we go. Cool, 2 laps. Well, the way those lanes merge, that seems sort of sketchy. Oh. It's fine. All good. Yeah, oh, to be honest, chat hasn't been too active. He was here for a bit and then just didn't do anything. So, yeah. I don't know, I've started streaming from 8 PM, what is it now, British summertime, whatever the time zone is, daylight savings and stuff. So, yeah, I'll probably do that daily, unless something gets in the way. We'll just try and quickly get through those. I might make it a bit of a habit to just start streaming games like this. And shortcut across here, because for some reason the AI likes to take the longer route and like actually try and follow the road, which I don't get. Yeah, take that sign. No speed limits here. Oh. Missed the shorter line there. Wojciech. Okay. Wojtek. Oh, I should pay attention. Yeah, pronunciation isn't really my skill at all. I don't do the speak did thing well, as you can probably tell. But no, like seriously, it's just sort of, I don't know, I just kind of scroll. It's weird actually, because I care quite a bit about pronunciation and stuff. But like, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure entirely where I was going with that. I was going to use examples and stuff, but I couldn't think of anything. I don't know, it's Porsche, not Porsche. That bugs me. It's got an E on the end, it's a German word, therefore you pronounce the E. And then cut across here, brake, turn, understeer. The understeer bit's the most important part. Because without the understeer you just steer, and that's boring. Need a bit of drama. And again, missed the shorter route, but it's okay. Managed to hit a car while on an otherwise empty road. And just boost. Cool. Is it an accent thing? I don't know. I think it's sort of, yeah, there's quite a lot of variety of accents in English. Although that's probably the case for a lot of languages. But yeah, I don't know, would sort of, because English is the most widespread language, isn't it? And it also borrows a lot of words and things. That's the thing, isn't it? Like, there's that joke, isn't it, that English isn't one language, it's 3 different languages stacked on top of each other wearing a trench coat, or something like that, because it borrows from a lot of different languages, and it's so widespread, I guess you'd get so many different dialects and things like that, that, you know, you'd never get anything consistent. I mean, like, if you think of just languages, there are so many. If you just think of accents, even, there are just so many you can think of. I mean, even in just small areas. The UK isn't that big, but there are, like, massive varieties of accents across it, speak English. And even then, it's like different words have different meanings in different places. Or, you know, some places just make up a word. I don't know, the first one that comes to mind, in Wales, you usually refer to a cat scramming you. And that's just like totally normal. But as it turns out, scram isn't a real word. Or at least not in that context. Like, you're supposed to say cat scratched you. But like in South Wales, I'm not sure if it's the same for everywhere else in Wales. The English language allows too much liberty in phonetic pronunciation. It makes it hard for speakers to follow the more strict guidelines that frames most languages. Yeah, I guess that. I don't know, I've always been terrible at learning other languages and stuff. I'm terrible at being cultured and stuff like that, to be honest. But yeah.
Yo, what's up, kid? Yo, son, good to see you around tonight.
Can I make the audio messages shut up?
Down the airport area.
Oh,
No line on exact
here we go.
location yet, but
Street cross, nice. But yeah. The trouble with the French is that they have no word for entrepreneur. George Bush. Interesting. Pretty sure we borrow quite a few words of French, actually, like, trying now, sabotage, that's a French word. I actually saw a big long list of words that we borrow from French. And it is, well, I say big long, it's not that long, but, you know, to be honest, it probably is. It was just like that was a shortened version of common words and things. I mean, if you want a good example of a French word, coupe, or coupe if you're American, that's a French for cut back, I think. So, yeah. Oh, hello, Shinny. Welcome. Honestly, with the amount of people that's just joined, I might drag the stream out for a bit longer. Cool. You have missed a lot. Kind of. I don't know. The setup stuff you've done. Oh yeah, I just got the first of the unique parts. I picked the engine, which hopefully was the best unique part to get. Oh yeah, I got the wheels too, but that's less important. I know, last stream in the last 2 hours. Yeah, but it's fine. Oh, I should probably pay attention because I've been beaten. Oh, I'm driving so fantastically. I'd imagine with a manual gearbox I'd be, like, an even bigger advantage, but to me, I can't focus on that. I really can't. I just tried using the handbrake and I went for the shift up button instead. Which I think says everything. Engine, turbo, or nitrous. Okay. That's good to know. Oh, that was the wrong button to press. Mr. Speedrunner is here. Detour? Yeah, that's a good example. You will be. Manual gearbox is a lot better. Oh, the auto shifts a bit early. Oh well. Tyres, turbo and weight reduction. Well, I've gone for the engine. I'm kind of thinking weight reduction instead of nitrous, because to be honest, I find nitrous kind of sucks in this game. I don't know, it never feels like I know I haven't got it set to max power or whatever, which I probably should tune it to. But it just sort of feels like it's got no power to it, really. At the same time, though, it would be more useful in drag events, which are probably my weakest point in this. Nitrous is actually OP. Okay. Also, new window tints. Neat. Yeah, where are we gonna go? Should I just go to that special event? Surprised you haven't recreated the 106 right. Well, what can you do for that? At most, you can sort of use the equip O2s for like fake steelies. But other than that, there's not a lot you could do to recreate it. Other than just like paint this white, and well, that doesn't really get you very far in the game then. Because you kind of need to rush your ride a bit. But it's okay, this is 4 stars so far, and it's pink. Oh no, don't want to do the URL. Please just be a regular photo. No. Of course it isn't. Except, oh, it's going to be, oh good, it isn't too far away. Yeah, quickest way is probably going to be take a right and take another right. Told you about wall bumps. There from the last corner. I'll wait for a bit of a scrape before I attempt to read chat. To be honest, I probably shouldn't read chat while I'm trying to do these special events. Which way? Yeah, I'll go. Okay. I was going to try and describe which way I was going to go, but then I sort of realised I couldn't put it into words. Is it? Yeah, okay, it's up, I think. Yeah. Okay, I like this, yeah. Oh, that was close. But everything's okay. Back of the car slightly unstable. Everything's still okay. Everything's okay. Hey, because I got a Peugeot.
You just railed a spread in hot fours.
Oh, that was good. Yeah, I'm not even going to do anything. Hot fours. From the header back. What exhaust combos net you the best torque? Okay. Showstopper. What is Hot Fours referring to in this? Cylinders? Is it like a magazine for 4-cylinder cars, or is it like just 4 wheels and just another way of calling them cars, or I don't know. Never use nitrous in corners since it also increases your grip. Imagine 10. Imagine a 106 on 24s. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm pretty sure this is the biggest wheels you can get, and actually, on this, well, like fake Vel sides apparently, and yeah, they're probably about like 18s or something, and they look absurd. So no thanks. It can cause you to spin out because of increased grip. My issue, to be honest, is with understeer at the moment. Like, I can just sort of do that. And, I mean, yeah. Well, to be fair, I should probably, like, set myself up better for a corner. To be honest, I'm not good enough to use all these, like, high-level tactics. I'll be the first to admit that. I don't have the consistency nor skill to pull stuff like that off. But, oh god, there's 4 URL events. I don't want to do URL events. I'll probably try and finish off this stage tonight. Oh. Yep. Setup not being tweaked possibly. Oh, that's the thing actually. I unlocked new suspension stuff, but at the same time I kind of don't want to tune everything because that takes forever. I might just apply the suspension and just go with it. Which way is it? Yeah, it's down here. It's telling me to go. That arrow's not fantastic, to be honest, at telling you where to go. Okay, yeah, and then turn right. Turning right. Just lower the car, soften everything, and increase steering angle. I mean, yeah. That works. I mean, well, tried and tested, proves. But yeah, I don't know, it just takes forever, because I wish there was a way of just copying setups over between things, especially because you've got to slide everything over and over. There's no, like, quick... So you can't make sliders jump from end to end or whatever. They're always by the theatre and the airport. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh yeah, this is a drift event. I'm actually leading a drift event for once. What is this black magic? Stop. Oops. And that's what I get for trying to lead a drift event. It's easy on PC because you use both arrow keys and mouse. Oh yeah, I bet. Oh. Nice super eclipse. I wasn't actually paying attention to any of the other cars. I was in too much shock and awe that I was leading. Not that it makes a difference really, but it's nice to get it over quicker, I guess. Yeah, I don't do the whole speed drifting thing. I'd be terrible at speed running the drift events. Because I just do that, yeah, 360 in a front wheel drive car. To be honest, I probably drift way more than I need to. Yeah, and I'm terrible at driving quickly with the drift physics as well. Speed drifting isn't really possible until way later. Fair enough then. Do you actually have time to set up cars and speed runs? If you're doing a speed run of this, I guess you're just using stock setup because it takes so long. Or are you literally, as part of the speed run, just trying to apply a setup as quickly as possible? Oh yeah, overwrite the save data, pay attention. That Escalade. Truly interesting. Since it leads to time saves as time goes on. Yeah, well, I mean, I suppose you can work it out, because what, it takes like, I don't know, say 30 seconds to set up a car per event. Oh, new parts. New muffler tip paint. I don't know, just as like an estimate. I mean, you could work it out, to be honest, just... I suppose the sort of comparison you can make between like doing a setup versus not is like sort of the same as like... I don't know, in a race doing a pit stop for new tyres is like the time benefit of having the setup going to outweigh just staying out and keeping momentum. It's nice in the lead. That was interesting physics right there. Yeah, keep it tight to the wall. To the wall. To the wall. Oh. That was bad. Cars are quite, like, I don't know, do you have like an estimate for, say, I don't know, like, what's the sort of time difference on like on a circuit for like a standard setup versus a like a proper setup then? I shouldn't have used the nitrous there, because if I make a mistake now, I'm done. Ooh, that was close. It's all good. Uh, 10 to 30 seconds. Wow. Oh, yes, I want to save. I think me messing up all these saves is really hurting my current speedrun attempt, isn't it? Imagine it, yeah, per racer, that adds up. Well, I was thinking, especially because in the late game, some of these races get quite long, so yeah, now I can see how setup would easily improve it then. Yeah, I mean, for like the URLs and whatever, where you've got lots of laps on quite a long track. Yeah, I can see how doing the setup would make a huge difference. Yeah, when you scrap for cash during the run. I'm curious, so are you like quite low on money throughout the entire run there? Well, I assume like once you get past like stage 2 or something, money no longer becomes an issue really. But I mean, like, yeah, I guess you're doing the minimum amount of races possible. So right, I want to try and beat everyone here. Oh, up the inside. No, catch the Corolla. Come on. Go, 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 go. No, I messed up this turn. I do actually seem to be drifting a bit better. Well, like more controlled. At least, like trying to take normal-ish lines. Oops. Yeah, no, that makes sense then. Doing minimum races, spending all the money possible on parts. So I'm curious now, does that make something like having suspension more important for a run in the early game, because you can do a lot more with suspension tuning than, say, just getting an engine upgrade. Because, you know, with like a suspension upgrade, you can get all the proper setup or whatever, or with transmission, you can give yourself a proper setup versus just outright having more power or less weight or just something more statistics-wise. Sprint race there and a drag next to it. No. Corolla, oh yeah, because you're using the Corolla, which, yeah, has like 112 horsepower stock.
Yo, son, good to see you rolling out tonight. Yo, man, the brothers
Yeah, no, that checks out then.
down the airport area. Yeah, no line on the exact location yet, but
I forgot you're using the Corolla. Yeah, well, to be fair, all the starter cars are kind of
money. Do it, man. Peace.
low power. Is the most powerful car the 240? Because that's got like 145 horsepower stock. Yeah, because it's not going to be the Peugeot. Oh, yeah, well done. Just completely missed the sprint race. Yeah, it's the power base. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. I feel like everything I'm asking is actually quite obvious, but yeah, I don't know, 10 to 30 seconds just based on setup, that's a huge amount of time. Peugeot is the fastest. Yeah, maybe the Peugeot does have like 160 or something. I don't know. Wow, making me start on the curb. How cruel. Yep, I saw that coming. Just sticking way too tight to the wall. I wish the camera was a bit higher, because it's quite hard on some of these crests to see over. I could use bonnet view, which is usually my preferred layout, but it sort of makes a bit of a better viewing experience if I'm using third person. And to be honest, I don't think it makes a huge amount of difference anyway. I don't know, I don't think there's enough crests in it to really outweigh anything. Oh, it's only 136 horsepower. I mean, that's fair enough actually, that makes sense. Yeah. So, it would be the 240, because the Corolla's like 112, this is like 105. No, this is about 112, because the GTI, not the Rally. Corsa, I'm not sure, but I wouldn't wager over 120 horsepower. I've forgotten what else there is. Yeah, mine's gone blank. Oh. Nice flashy finish, synchronized spin. That was done on purpose. That wasn't me like reading chat or anything and just having an accident. Just want to make things interesting to watch, definitely. Uh, 206, 106, Corsa MX-5, Civic, Corolla. Is the MX-5 a starter car? I thought that was like a weird car because it like unlocked after like a couple of races or something. But you didn't get it right at the beginning or something, if I remember. Maybe I'm just imagining that then. Oh no, drag race. 106 has 119 horsepower. Huh. Well, it doesn't in real life, but or maybe. Oh wait, yeah, no, maybe with the 16 valve. I don't know, like the 106 is like one of the only cars there that I actually know something about. So, Oops. Really messed up that launch, but I've got my new fancy engine. You must be cringing at the way I'm like short shifting. Let me turn left. Oh, this is not going to end well. I'm amazed I got out of there alive. Wow, I actually won that on pure pace and not luck. Okay, I was just like, I was somewhat close to with my guesses. Ish. Not everyone has split second reactions and has memorised the exact shift points and shift rate. I mean, that's fair enough. Still, I don't know. Is it actually quicker to shift directly on like the perfect shift points and like get a perfect launch, or is it like sort of that's just what the game says, or is there like an actual speed boost you get for shifting at those points? Should I just do the URL terrain by here? Because I've got to do them anyway. Because like, I don't know, it feels like sometimes if I over rev a bit, it does end up with a slightly quicker launch, but I'm not sure if that's just placebo because I haven't been paying attention or anything. When you get a perfect launch, it's faster if you shift it good or over rev. Okay, I'll shift slower. Oh, right, okay. That actually makes sense. Well, no, it doesn't really make sense, but it's sort of a fair enough way of proving that it does. To be honest, yeah, placebo. Fair enough. Most things usually are for me. Right. Oh, good, it's an all pink front row. Go on, Corsa, we shall lead the pink. Oh, no. Game. Well, that's not good. Yeah, that's the first time it's ever crashed on me, ever. So that's fun. Just wait for it to start again. Hopefully it reads the disk, because I actually had a disk read error before I started, but I assumed it was down to like a power cut, and it just like hadn't booted properly. Be amazing now if the game's broken, and by amazing, really frustrating. But oh well. Okay, it's taking really long to read the disc now. I might be forced to make this the end of the stream. Oops. Oh no. No. Oh. Okay, it's fine. The disc tray closed while I was getting the disc out. I think scratches. Oh wow, that disc, that's a lot of scratches. Wait, is this my old copy? Because I bought like a second one, a replacement, and there is a slight chance that this is now the abrupt end to the Need for Speed Underground 2 Let's Play. And in a way I'm slightly relieved because it means I don't have to do the URLs. But that's a problem. Trying to figure out. Oh wait, that's regular underground, not 2. PlayStation is now making clicking noises. Good. Game crashed. It's fine. Ish. Oh, it's working. Yes. Taking it out and putting it back in works. It's fine, my PlayStation 2's old as well. I mean, it's just straight up given up on Gran Turismo 4. So, I literally have like 4 copies of Gran Turismo 4 and none of them work. It's weird because I remember I think it damages discs, to be honest. Also, yeah, there. While we're here, we can, no, get that filth off my screen. Come on. Where is it? There we go. We can admire the Peugeot. I like how the anything stock is the tail light. But yeah, no, because like my PlayStation 2 has literally broken Gran Turismo 4 twice. And now just refuses to play it, so yeah, that's fun. I mean, on the bright side, it crashed right at the beginning of a URL event and not like halfway through one. It's a fat one. To be honest, I wouldn't mind buying a new PS2, but the issue is we've gone to that point where they've started going up in value again. To be honest, I might as well I probably should have bought one like a few years ago. Back when they were like 30 quid or whatever, and now they're going up slowly. Oh well. Right, let's do this properly. Oh, no pink front row this time. Instead, it's amazing because I always get the worst launch, I guess because front wheel drive. Well, even then I launch badly compared to other front wheel drive cars. But then I just make the most extreme comebacks. Yeah, I've heard Slims aren't all that reliable, but yeah, I don't know. I need a new PS2. See, I'd like a proper new one, because I think you can still find some that are like still like factory sealed and stuff, which would be quite nice to have. But yeah. It can't read any discs, that. Do you want a kid to chomp your disc and get a Slim? No thanks then. I'll get another fat. I'll tape them together and make a PS4. I mean, it's weird actually that PS2 is going up in value considering it is like literally the most sold game console in history. Which I find wild. Like, the most sold game console wasn't like the Wii. It wasn't like a DS or something like that. It wasn't something like proper mainstream. It was a PS2. Which, yeah, 155 million copies of products sold, whatever. Oh. It's just sort of wild to me that that happens. Oh god, 6 laps of this. At least it's a short lap. Go. Clip the wall. Go wide. Apex. Why did I go wide going over the hill? I should have stuck it tight to the wall. Take a bit of grass. Go turn in too early so I hit the outside wall. Nice. DS is right behind 154 million. Is it? I didn't realise it was that close. Oh, I suppose though, like it's still being sold, isn't it, with like the 3DS and whatever else. So, I'm making you want to play Game Dev Tycoon. Yeah, that's sure is an interesting game. That, I mean, I believe that was the first ever like online game I actually bought. Actually, no, technically Minecraft was, but like after that, I had I think it was Game Dev Tycoon, and then I found out about Steam or whatever, but I got it from like the actual dev site. So that was cool. But yeah, no, that was like, to be honest, the one thing I miss is like being really young and not just sort of getting bored with games and just looking up things, because I kind of miss just being happy to just explore and get frustrated and try and figure things out rather than just do what I do now, which is just research loads. You have 3,000 hours in it. It's crazy. Greenheart Games, indeed. Yeah. Yeah, no, Game Dev Tycoon was quality. In a way. I don't know, I don't like the new updates. Like, they did a whole, like, visual overhaul of it now. And I don't know, I think it looks just a bit too mobile game-ish. I don't know. That's probably the most hipster thing I can say about that. Yeah, I do want to be forever young. Oh. Understeer. Go, 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 go. Oh. Piracy mode is fun. I'd never tried that, but I assume that's just like the pirated version they uploaded, but they made it like an official mode now. Because I love the story to stop piracy. What they did is they actually uploaded like a version of it, but all your games would just get pirated, so you'd never make any money. Which I just think is a fantastic way of doing it. If I wanted it on a DS, yeah, that would be pretty hip. The DS was also fantastic. I think the two things that the PS2 and the DS had in common is they were full of like sort of just weird and interesting stuff. I mean, like, you know, you had so many, like the DS, I mean, it was just like, they must have been selling out licenses to make games for it for like 50p or something, because literally everyone was making DS games and stuff, and they were all just these slightly, not particularly polished because they were low power, because the DS had no power at all, but that's what made it great, was that they were just these weird experimental, and like graphics wasn't really a selling point sort of thing. And I kind of think the PS2 had that in common. I mean, especially for racing games, the PS2 was like the ultimate thing for racing games, with the amount of stuff on it. So, I'll read up stuff. Now, straight line stuff, use all the nitrous. Oh right, it's not exactly the same. Okay, the piracy mode. But oh, that's interesting then that there are actually ways around it to make it work. So it's more of just like a high difficulty mode than anything else. Oh, is that why the PS2 had so many of them? Well, it was just easy to set up games for then. That makes sense then. But yeah, no, I think I don't know, I just like that there are so many PS2 games that are just slightly interesting. Ultra Nightmare, but for Game Dev Tycoon. Is that where you like make it a successful game franchise and then get picked up by a bigger publisher and then they just like slowly dissolve your development team over time? Ah. Oh hey, new HUDs. Cool. We might actually look at that because someone pointed out that the HUD looks like a Vauxhall logo, and now that's slightly bothering me. Well, yeah, no, the PS3 was launched terribly from what I understand as well, because they like overpriced it and they still weren't making money off it. Yep, get monstered by everything off the line and catch up immediately in like the first couple turns. Even Valve hated it, and Dreamcast did so many things better. Comparing the Dreamcast to the PS3 is a bit of a weird comparison, but okay. Isn't that why the PS3 version of Portal 2 came with a Steam key? Just like, please don't play this version, do anything but that. We'll actively get it off, just don't play it so we don't have to try and update it. Yeah, no, these tracks, I don't think they're like, all the proper racetracks aren't particularly fun to drive in this. Which is a shame, because actually on like the city street stuff, I think it's quite good. I think the thing is, this game's quite fun when you've got like tight technical roads, where you're changing direction lots, but it's not a particularly flowing racetrack, I don't think. It's sort of a bit difficult to set yourself up for corners. I didn't know Sonic Adventure 2 had had DLCs. Like it had a Halloween DLC. So that's interesting. I know the Dreamcast was quite ahead of its time, and it's all cool and stuff. But then the PS2 killed it off. So what was actually wrong with the Dreamcast? Was it just too ahead of its time? Actually, I've tried playing a Dreamcast. The controller on it's terrible for starters. Like actually the only controller from that generation I haven't used is the GameCube, and yeah, the GameCube is well, I don't know. It looks complicated, but I always thought the Xbox 360 controller was a bit weird looking, and that turned out to be really comfy. So I don't know. Yeah, it absolutely was ahead of its time. I know it had like the online stuff, and I assume a bunch of other interesting things. But I don't know, what was it? Just like a weak game lineup? So I know Sega's always struggled with first party games. Like, because, I don't know, compared to a lot of things, I mean, Xbox had like Halo and whatever, and oh good, it's a championship. Down 412 million by the end of March 2000. Also, yeah, 10.2 million is absolutely nothing for a console. That's actually shocking that it sold that poorly. I'm actually curious, what other consoles have sold worse than the Dreamcast? Maybe the Saturn? No, I don't think the Saturn did that badly. Although I literally cannot think of a single interesting thing about the Saturn. Other than it had Sonic R. No DVD player. Ah, right, okay. Yeah, I guess that's always been like Sega's thing. They try and make an arcade cabinet for your home rather than... I don't know, that's what... Yeah. Because actually think about some of the games like Sega Rally there, for example, is literally just a port of the arcade game, basically. Because that's the only game I've ever played on a Dreamcast is Sega Rally. And, yeah, I don't know, I mean, like, the original Sonic the Hedgehog games or whatever, they've, compared to, like, what the Mario games were doing, which were sort of trying to expand and things with, like, world hubs and whatever, they all stayed, like, fairly linear and fairly arcade-like. Oh, it's fine, that was intentional, I wanted to get better turning. The Saturn sold even worse? Oh, slightly better. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can read. It's fine. Yeah, and I'm sort of jumping between lines because I'm sort of looking back and forth and misreading stuff. But it's fine. Can I get any clean sectors? Can you even get clean sectors in URL events, actually? That's the thing I've never checked. But yeah, no, no wonder Sega was going under then. Because, like, that's the thing, I'm trying to think of a single, like, sort of reason why you'd want a Sega console over the alternatives. Because I don't think they ever had particularly strong game lineups. Or anything. Like, I don't know, they always seem just pretty generic. And, I mean, what, you just basically had Sonic the Hedgehog carrying it, and then maybe something else? No third-party support killed it, yeah. Oh. I'll read more now, once I get to it straight. Well, I'll try and read more. Turn. Yeah, I'm almost at the finish line. Why are the tire marks floating? That was weird. Just floating tire marks, but okay. Go. Cool. Right. Oh, because of the rubber banding. That makes sense. I finished like 10 seconds ahead. Incredible. But that makes sense, yeah. Yeah, I don't know, like Sega is just sort of, I don't know, they're making some cool stuff. I kind of wish they just kept making actual arcade games and stuff, because things like Outrun and... Didn't we just get these? Yeah, Outrun, Sega Rally, all incredible games. Or at least I think so. Like, Outrun 2 SP, if you ever played that, that's one of the best arcade games of all time, I think. Looks absolutely beautiful, has great selection of vehicles and music and whatever else. I don't know, what else is there? I mean, Sega Rally 2 and 3 are both quite good. 2, to be honest, I think is probably better than 3 in terms of just being an actual game, but I think 3's slightly more fun to drive in. Yeah. Initial D Arcade series is maybe... Can I be honest? I've played the Initial D Arcade game in like one of those... have you seen the arcade cabinets for those where you actually sit inside a car? I did one where I sat in an R32, and to be honest, the handling system in it, because you just don't need to touch the brakes. It's like you've just got unlimited grip and you just sort of turn in and it all controls the speed for you. I don't get it. It just feels odd. So... There's many. Yeah, but from what I've seen, they all have the exact same handling. It's just sort of just turn and just your car will grip. Right, get into the slipstream because whatever that is has just disappeared. I'm not catching up, am I? Yeah. Let's try this again. Yeah, I know, but that's like sort of a high level play sort of thing where you're not touching the brakes at all. Not sort of... The game is literally built to never use the brakes. Which is my problem with it. Am I gaining now? I still think I need a better launch. Yeah. No, that was a lucky launch. And a perfect shift. What is that? Oh, Pontiac GTO. Lucky perfect shift. And actually paying attention. Sticking it in the slipstream. Pull left. Pull left. Oh. Oh, that was close. Kept it close there. Yeah, I'm definitely gear limited there. I somehow don't believe their top speed there. It's like in Pro Street where it says they're pulling like 11-second quarter miles but doing like 112 across the line or whatever. Don't wait so long to use nitro. Yeah, I probably shouldn't. I usually just use it in 5th gear, but I shouldn't. I don't know, I probably need to just like figure out a point to use it. I'm amazed I got all that. Like, I need to, yeah. I want a transmission upgrade. I've actually got a suspension upgrade I need to apply, but there we go. Literally any time before 5th gear, okay. I think I've been given advice from the expert, I better follow it. Okay, more money. More tap. More boosting. Ah, these are going to be the things. So I should use all of my nitro before 5th gear. Is what you're saying. I'll just start using it before 5th. So that I'm like finishing off before I top out. Okay. Go. Leave a little for 5th. Okay. Well, I mean, it makes sense to save some for 5th because it's the longest gear, so you want more power up there. To be honest, what I want is like fully adjustable ratios, and I can just like set it up so that I have a long, like an overly long 5th gear, and then I can use nitro to counteract that. Cool. We are street racing on an active runway, and this is totally fine. That plane didn't land, by the way, so I assume the air traffic controller didn't like tell it that the runway was in use or something. So I guess those people are now going to like just die when the plane runs out of fuel and crashes. Oh. You can pretty much just hold your speed. Okay. I can't decide which I hate more, the airport or the actual racetrack. Okay, the airport while it's raining. Thanks for deciding for me, game. Might as well, it's not going to make a difference. It's not like this track's technical enough. Yeah, I should lift, not brake. I need to remember to do that. They should land on the racetrack, that'd be way more entertaining. It's like you're going down the main straight and you just sort of have to swerve around. Yeah, going off throttle, I guess there's a lot more... You get a lot more... You get the same amount of weight transfer, but without like sort of the... issue of, you know, decelerating hard, taking away cornering grip, is my guess. I don't know, it's just like a quirk in the physics, isn't it? It's, I don't know, like thinking about how that sort of thing could have happened. Yeah, start decelerating a bit too late. Braking causes you to also lose grip. Yeah, I mean, well, that makes sense. It's like... Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, that makes sense to me. It's not like Gran Turismo, actually, where you just seem to have unlimited grip tyres, where braking doesn't take away cornering force. Yeah, that's a fun thing. Well, the Gran Turismo does have a fun physics. Yeah, okay. Although it does seem quicker to just hit the wall there than it does to actually slow down. Cool. I'm the WinRAR. Don't use them at all. Oh, points. Yes, I'm WinRAR. I am the 7-zip. I say I'm free, but I bug you to leave me alone anyway. I realise it's probably mostly my fault that I'm getting terrible launches because I just hold it at red line rather than like trying to find a decent point to launch at. But, oh well. Getting tired now, actually. But now I want to finish all the URLs. Try and finish stage 3. Which is the best one? Oh, the hydraulic launch. Where you're talking about doing wheelies and stuff. Yeah, how does that work on a front wheel drive car though? Like, it makes sense on the Corolla because it's rear wheel drive. You're just forcing the rear wheels into the ground or whatever. But yeah. Cool. In the lead. Oops. If I turned in just a fraction later, it probably would have been alright. What? The front tyres dropped down. Oh wait, do you mean like... would it? Because you're lifting the driving wheels off the ground. Oh, so like a hydro... Alright, so you're just jumping the front wheels off and then they hit the ground and that gives you more grip or something. Is that the idea? Because I didn't actually know how it worked. I just assumed it was like you just lifted the front end off. But if it's like you're actually... Yeah, okay, that's interesting then. Because I'd assume that like you're taking the weight off the front wheels. But then again, this game seems to have a slightly janky physics engine, so... Momentum carried from a drop. Try holding down the hydro button and acceleration. The hydro button's the handbrake. Is that going to cause issues? Oh, I did it again. Do I need to actually do anything with the hydraulics either? Like lift up the front or the back or whatever? On PC it's H and J. Okay. But yeah, no, on this you hold the handbrake and then you just wiggle the steering, the right stick. Just hold down the accelerator and hydro. Okay. Well, I'll try it. Maybe it'll work. Loads of new cars in the car lot. And taillights. Neat. I will actually change my rear spoiler as well after this, because I do technically unlock I'll head to the body shop, I think, at the end of this. Yeah, we get it. Cutscenes. Right. Loading. Loading. Okay. Yeah, I don't think that worked. Actually, I guess the other thing, I didn't even think about that, actually, you need to use the right stick to accelerate when you've got the hydraulics. Which is fine, because it works when you're driving anyway. I didn't really think that through. But I'll try it properly next time. Maybe I should remap the controller. Get that better launch. Oh right, do you mean lift up the entire car? Because like on the PlayStation version you need to actually like activate the hydros and then you lift up. You have to manually control it, whereas it sounds like for you you'd literally just press a button and the entire car lifts. Lifts up the front only. Okay. Well, I can do that, because I'm pretty sure it's pull back on the stick, or push forward, I can't remember which one. Well, I'll either get it right or wrong in the next race, because I'm pretty sure this is another points thing. One is the hydro pressure, which is what you're thinking of. Oh, okay. Well, I don't think I can do anything without activating the hydro pressure, so... Like this doesn't have like an individual, so just launch the front up. Well, unless I need to configure it in the options. Shouldn't be the case. Oh. You should configure it probably. I don't know, we'll take a look in the settings now maybe. Oh, just got a warning that my screen will be turned off in 5 minutes. Excellent, I'll go and press a button to stop that happening. Or maybe it's a bit of extra added drama. I mean, yeah, now I can make it decide. Oh no, don't. I should pay attention. Kamikaze. Yeah, that worked. It's fine. Cheating? Don't know what you're on about. Cheater? I've never even heard of her. Yeah, points. Yeah, I don't think that's helped doing that. I did lift up the front though, but yeah, I probably should have used the right stick. I pressed X without thinking. Oh good, it's this track again with the horrible corner here. Taking it wider probably makes more sense. Oops. That's fine if I drop back rather than trying to stay ahead. At least catch up will do its thing. Oh, hey, GTR, I think. No, that was an RX-8. How did I get that confused? Don't you need like a upgraded hydraulics to make it bounce? I thought you needed level 4. Otherwise it just raises up or down. There's level 3. No, maybe it's level 3 then I'm thinking of. Yeah, anyway, I've only got level 2. You're pretty sure you can do it with all stages? Okay then. I don't know, I'll look into settings now after this because I think it should be over, hopefully. Oh. Skill. Oh, that wasn't as much as I was hoping for. Oh well, right. Time to just burn all the nitrous here. Watch me mess up this corner after next now and then just lose this. Might as well just take it easy. No point pushing it to the limit. Cool. I am the 7 zip. 16 points. Cool. Please don't be another URL. Yes. Please save. So I don't have to do that again. I think regardless of if there's another event or not, I'm probably going to call it a night here. We'll check out the settings and whatever, but yeah, it is quite late for me now, and I've been streaming for 3 hours, apparently. Almost 4 hours, wow. Okay then. Getting a bit carried away. Yeah, it's fun. Don't mind. Although I am probably sounding progressively more tight. Of course, there's another URL. I don't suppose I can see the controls and stuff from here. Probably not. I don't know why didn't I just like check that? No. No. Okay. That's fine because I just saved. Options, controls. Okay, there's no whatever like custom configurating it. Oh, this is all I get for controls, and there's no no options for just firing the hydraulics or something. Oh hey, EA tracks and credits. Should I just finish this? Press circle on control. I wasn't paying attention, did I miss something? That doesn't do anything useful. Yeah, unfortunately not at least. which is a shame. I don't know, try and figure out if I can make it bounce. What about square? No, that'll just be like profile select, I think, probably. I don't know, I can't be bothered to go back to check now. I kind of want to just finish the URL, but at the same time I don't. Just want to do it now. Yeah, that's about the extent of the hydraulics I can do. Yeah, there's nothing I can do then beyond that. Oh, look at it, it's twerking now. What if I could roll a car like that, if I'd like... Isn't there anything else at all? No, that's it. And, yeah, I've just got this URL to do. I don't know, what track is it? Oh, that's a shame then. Not even if you like, I don't know, did the side ones and jump. Use nitro at launch then. Okay. Well, that sounds like as good as excuse as any to do another event. If there's another URL after this though, I'm calling it a night. I won't even bother like customizing the car or anything any further. Yeah, it is a bit dumb then that you can't just like fire it. To be honest, I'm not sure what buttons you'd put it on though. Unless if you're using automatic, you could set it to the triggers. Yeah, that was a waste, using nitros. I was going to get beaten by the rear wheel drive cars. Anyway, now I've got no nitro. I don't know, I suppose it keeps me closer. Actually, isn't that Audi front wheel drive? Or is it a, oh yeah, no, it's a Quattro, isn't it? But it's an A3 rather than RS. For some reason. Supra Mustang. Oh yeah, no, they all get vanquished by the almighty Pink Joe. Oh yeah, no, the Supra Mustang. I mean, what? It's 2JZ's best engine and the crowd killer. That's all they are. And I don't know what else. Was there an RX-8 or something? Oh, it's just rotary trash. Oh, look at me! I'm a Dorito spinning in a Pringles can. I'm so special. Literally what all rotary fanboys sound like. I don't know, I wasn't paying attention to what else there was. Oh yeah, Audi. When has Audi ever been good at racing? Oh. Yeah, no, like Audis have... Yeah, no, like Audis have... What, especially in like, you know, weird conditions like this where it's raining, low grip. What's the point of bringing an Audi? The RX-7 is okay. The RX-7, I'm pretty sure I remember a playthrough where I got one as a second car just because I wanted to at least fill out my garage a little bit. It is a bit ridiculous, to be honest, that you just sort of... The starter cars are just the best cars in the game. like in a lot of cases, like some of the later cars are just bad. Yeah, thank you, nothing here. That was the joke. That was the, yeah. Don't worry. To be fair, the only reason AD dominate, well, we say dominated, I mean they did manage to lose to a rear wheel drive car, still. Because those ADs weren't actually that great to drive apparently, because they were really front heavy and they didn't have great differentials still. So like, you know, aside from the massive grip advantage they had over everything else, there really just wasn't a lot of point to it. Yeah, advanced wall tapping, wall boosting techniques. This series so far has 2 jokes, and it's just Pink Joe and wall tapping. Yeah, I like Ken Block using handbrake there. Le Mans with the R8 and the R10. I mean, yeah, those were cool. I don't really know what to say about it. To be honest, endurance racing is like the one series that I know basically nothing about. Which is weird actually, because I know someone who's like super into sports cars and stuff. And sports car racing. And like knows literally everything about it, from like the most obscure Group 6 cars you can think of to all the modern day stuff. I was going to do a podcast with him actually, and then that sort of fell through a bit, but it was cool. Oh. Again, front end wall tap, it's fine. Out the way, Audi. Go. I don't know why I'm running to the outside wall, because really it makes more sense if I stay tight and then just understeer outwards. And yeah, okay, see you then, nothing here. I guess you could say now that he's gone there's nothing here. But have I made that joke last stream? I might have done. Almost certainly. I mean, we've established our recycle stuff. Okay. Raining, it's pouring. Da 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 da. It's raining, it's pouring, it's thunderstorming. Da 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 da. Oh great, I did do it last time. No, completely original joke. I am very original and don't just recycle the same material again and again. Laugh, mortals. Or, I don't know. It's late. That's my excuse. Sure, good enough. Wonder if I can get a full nitrous tank again. With like the lead lap bonus, and also like if I try power sliding. I'm amazed I kept that out the wall. I thought for sure I was going into it, but yeah, just trying to get some oversteer now to try and fill up. Come on. Come on, lift off, oversteer. Yeah, just completely kill off all speed coming onto the straight just for a little bit of extra nitrous. I am the biggest brain. Subscribe to BoostNet on Indeed. Hello, Daniel Philpott. Why are you awake now? Why am I awake? Oh. Don't read chat. Pay attention to the road. To be honest, I find that sometimes I can be looking at the screen but I just totally zone out. Or I actually just look into nothing. Here we go. Please don't be another URL. Please. If there is, I will just end the stream immediately. Oh, okay, good. It's over. The agony. A new location. Be great actually they gave us a new place and then just like, psych, no URL. Like there's no new events there or anything. Right, do I go and explore that place and get all the new shops, or do I just... not? Whoa, new spoilers. Actually, I wouldn't mind checking if the glitch has fixed itself. Oh, there's a drag race right here. End it now. Probably best, because I'm really tired. So, yeah, probably. I say really tired.